welcome to Debt Me Not.
Hi, I'm Britt.
I'm Wood, and we're the Smiths.
So please be sure to follow along our debt-free journey and our path to financial freedom.
Also, make sure you hit that like button. That really helps us out a lot.
And be sure to subscribe with notifications so that you'll never miss an upload. Let's begin.
So last week you really got to know Britt and I, and we just wanted to take some time today to explain Debt Me Not. Basically, Debt Me Not is just a journey with the Smiths, understanding our motivation and what we're doing to simply pay off consumer debt. This is basically something that God laid on my heart as well as Brittany's to make into a ministry. This is definitely not a subscription. We're not trying to sell you anything. It is not going to cost $19.95 to sign up. We have had a lot of people reach out to us since posting the first video and getting Debt Me Not started. Basically, we just want to encourage others that have common goals as well that would like to pay off as much consumer debt as they can, as well as building wealth.
So as Wood explained, this is a ministry. We're here to share our little knowledge that we've gained over the past couple of months regarding debt-free. This is an aspect in our life that we did not think was possible. We thought that we would always have car payments. We would always be under bondage of credit cards, medical debt, student loans especially. So we would like to share our journey so that hopefully some of our friends, family members, anyone out there can learn from our journey.
So like Brittany said, this is definitely a journey that we would like you to journey along with us. So basically, what is debt? Debt is anything that you don't own outright. Anything that you financed, such as cars, maybe you still owe student loans, so you haven't paid that off completely. Anything that was basically financed through some type of different financial entity where you may just did not have the funds at that time to pay 100% of it, or maybe you did and you were talked into some things like we were along the way that we were told that would possibly improve our credit or different things of that nature. So unlike debt, collections is something totally different. Collections maybe you had some type of loan or some type of agreement set up with a financial institution to pay an agreed upon amount, maybe monthly. Things possibly came up, or maybe you just did not have the funds to uphold your side of the agreement. So then that debt was has been either added to your credit or sold to a third party that may be contacting you.
So like Wood was explaining, we're paying off our current debts. These are obligations that we currently have active. They aren't sent to a collections company. This isn't an obligation that we didn't keep our word on. These are just things that we may have not had a lump sum to take care of, such as a car. So the method that we're using to pay off all of our consumer debt are Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps. Baby step 1 is to save our starter emergency fund. That's $1,000. We have that put away in our bank's money market account. Again, this is something that you don't want to have invested. You just want to park it in case of a short-term emergency like a flat tire. Baby step 2 is to pay off all of our consumer debt. That's all debt except for our primary residence. Baby step 3 will be to save at least 3 to 6 months of household expenses in a savings account. Baby step 4 is to start investing at least 15% of your household income into retirement accounts and tax sheltered accounts. Baby step 5 is to begin saving for our child's college fund. And baby step 6 is to pay off our house early. And baby step 7 is to build wealth and give.
We would like to share with you how we have accomplished paying off debt. Basically what we do is we use a zero-based budget. That just basically means we give every dollar that we receive a purpose.
So unlike we did in the past, which was just freely spend our extra funds we had per paycheck on fun activities, going out to eat, you name it, we wanted to put, again, intention on these funds and make sure that we set ourselves up for financial freedom.
So here is an overview of our list of debts that we're currently trying to pay off completely by the summer of 2021. So in baby step 2, after you create your monthly budget of your normal expenses and your normal bills, you then list all of your debts in order from smallest to largest. Dave Ramsey then gives instruction to take any outside funds as far as bonuses or money that you did not have allotted to a specific bill in that month. And any extra money, you throw it directly at your smallest debt until it's paid off while continuing to make your monthly bills. Then you'll take that debt's monthly payments as well as any outside and extra funds to the second to smallest debt, and you'll continue the snowball method until you're completely consumer debt free. If you follow us on Instagram and Facebook, you'll know that we no longer have this auto finance loan of $31,000. We actually sold our 2018 Nissan Rogue to a dealership, but we still had to take care of some negative equity from a trade-in. So rather than a balance of $31,000, we now just have a small balance of about $17,000 with our local credit union. Currently, as of today's date, October 5th, the date of this recording, we've paid off $36,983 in consumer debt this year, and we have a goal to pay off $49,255 by the end of December. So as we record this video, our current debt balance is just over $50,000. So here's an outline of our 2020 annual budget. We actually like to budget on both an annual basis as well as a monthly basis because we like to see the big picture with our income as well as our expenses and debt payments. So here you'll see throughout the months of 2020 our projected income and savings. Our actual income and savings were paid on a bi-weekly basis, so sometimes we may be paid 3 times within a month. You'll also see in January where we saved our $1,000 starter emergency fund. And here's an outline of our home expenses, such as our mortgage, electric bill, and internet bill. Here's an outline of our transportation expenses, such as our fuel, as well as when we were leasing my vehicle and my husband's auto loan. You'll see that our health expenses is typically at zero since both our health insurance and life insurance is taken directly out of our biweekly paychecks. Our actual daily living, as far as our groceries, dining out when we did, and any type of miscellaneous expenses is listed here for daily living. And for entertainment, we typically like to just keep our Netflix subscription. And we continue to give our tithes to our church and any birthday gifts that may come up throughout the months. Below, you'll see our actual obligations. So we actually do not list any of the figures on this portion of our annual budget because everything's filled in automatically from the monthly budget forms. So let's continue to the month of October. So here's an overview for the month of October. We actually expect to receive 3 bi-weekly paychecks this month. Our last pay period was October 2nd, and my husband and I do combine all of our income into one checking account. So you'll see that this is our combined income after our federal and state taxes are taken out, as well as our health insurance and our life insurance. Here you'll also see our normal home expenses, as far as our mortgage, cell phone, internet bill. You'll also see our daily living expenses such as groceries and dining out. We don't travel much as far as our weekly commute since my husband and I are both working from home. And you'll see that we also continue to tithe to our church and pay our normal obligations. This pay period, October 2nd, we were able to throw $1,120 to our credit line, and we expect to pay a total of $4,700 for the complete month of October. So as the weeks continue, you'll see us enter additional allotments and additional pay periods. So feel free to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you'll never miss an upload. We love to share our journey with you, so if you have any questions, feel free to leave them below. Take care.